This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends. So today in this video we will see how form validation React, how to create form in React. So first of all we will see event on submit and handle change. And so here you can see what we did in previous lectures. I have completed state, how to create a state, and how to change a state by using set state. And so here we will see only how to create a form in React. So first of all, we will create one component, and here I'll write a form tag. So before I will using a constructor. Okay, inside this constructor I'll write and calling a constructor by using super keyword, and here I will create a state. Inside this state we will write some properties like name, and you can write email. Okay, email and mobile number. Okay, so these things we will call this method. So I'll write here inside this form tag. Here I'll write input. So this is a basic HTML form. Text. Here I'll write value. Inside this value I will call you this state by using this dot name. Okay, and same things, we will create a same for email and mobile. So I'll write here and copy these things and copy. Okay, here I'll write email and mobile. Okay, so I will create inside level. Okay, level, and here I'll write a name, like you can write a first name. Okay, and here I will write a break statement, and level, and inside this level I'll write email. Okay, email, here break and level. So this is a very simple like HTML form mobile. Okay, so here I'm writing this value inside this state, like some value, and then after still working and not working. So I'll save, and again I'll go inside my project directory, second React. Okay, I'll write here npm start. This server is running on port number 3000. Okay, first of all we need to import of this component. So I have already import uh, inside this component. So here you can see form and index.js. Okay, and just remove app.js, and this is a directory entry point, index.js, and I remove, and here I'll write import form from, and here I'll write customize inside main file. Okay, and save. What happened here, you can see that is simple things. Okay, so here you can see, here I am using here assign this value, and this value calling by using this dot state dot name. Okay, inside this form. So what happened here, you can see first step, you can change, but here not change, still not changing, because if you want to change then you can use a on change event. Okay, so I'll write here on change event. On change event is also used for change of data of the state, and you can use inside set state. Okay, here inside I will using on change. So before I will going on using on change, I will create one functions, means arrow functions. So here I'll write a arrow functions name, like you can write handle change. Okay, handle change. Inside this function we will write this dot set state. Okay, inside this set state we will write so here if you want to separate using a separate arrow functions, then you can use first of all we will see separate functions. We will create a separate functions like handle change. Inside this handle change, this dot state, and here I'll write inside this set state name, name, and here event, passing some parameters event and target of these values, like this dot state dot name or this dot state dot name calling inside a state from a state. Okay, so I'll just writing here target dot value. Okay, and value is this dot state dot name, and this value calling from state. Okay, so that is a simple things. And this methods handle dot change functions I will call inside a on change. Okay, in the structuring method. So I'll write here this dot handle change. Okay, handle change. So what happened, it's working and not working. Here you can see you can change of this value. Okay, so that is okay, perfect. And if you want to use separate file of email for email and mobile, so that is the same things. You can use on change inside this input tag, email input tag. Here I'll write uh, on change, and here inside passing some functions. So I will create one functions, like you can write a handle one. This is a random method, and here I'll passing that is the same things, this dot state. Okay, and here you can write email. Okay, only event dot target dot value. Okay, event dot target dot value. Okay, and here passing a event. So I will create a same things inside a mobile input. Okay, on change I'll write the passing some parameters inside the structuring method. So we will create a arrow function, and inside arrow function I'll passing some event, and here this calling of state means change of state by using set state. Okay, and here I'll write mobile dot event mobile event dot target dot value. Okay, so it's working. So I have error. I got error. What is error? JSX attribute must be assigned only empty expressions. Okay. So here I will call you this. I will call this uh, function this dot this dot handle one means function name. This is a function's name, and here I'll write a functions too. So what happened when we so here compile successfully, and you can see here not working. What is error? So what is cannot read value 25. Okay, what happened? Value this dot mobile, this dot state dot mobile, and here inside this function state dot mobile event dot target dot value. Okay, so still not working. Why? Type text value this dot state dot mobile. Okay, 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 mistake has some mistake. Here I'll write a small target. Okay, and save, and again working. Here you can change of this value, and here you can change of. So we will create one properties like you can write address. Okay, and address like you can thing, and same thing I will copy these things. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, and here I will create a one arrow functions like handle 3 handle change 3. Inside this function I will pass event, and inside arrow function this dot will change of this state by using set state. Okay, set states. I will call you these methods. Here you will write address, here right, address and event dot target dot value. Okay, and here write a name. Okay, so I'll use a break function, break tag, and here I'll write site level address. Okay, and save again, and here I'll go inside. Okay, so here it's working. So that is a simple things. And if you want to submit of this form validation, okay, so I'm just using on submit inside form. Okay, so then before I will write suitable of this form, I will create, and here I'll write B. Okay, okay, what happened? Okay, perfect. First name, email, mobile, and address. Okay, so I want to submit of this form validations. Okay, so we need one input tag with submit. So I will create a one input tag and type I'll write here submit, and value, inside value I'll write a submit. Okay, and close up these things. So if you want to submit of this data on database, mean you can submit database and console and everything. So here you can write a one event on submit. Okay, so I will write on submit. Okay, this is a event of a JavaScript. So inside this on submit event I will call one function. So I will create one function and one arrow functions like handle submit. You can write handle submit. Okay, handle submit. Handle submit. Okay, inside this arrow function I will write so first of all we will I'm just using a console.log what it's still what working here not working, so I'm just passing data with JSON format, means JavaScript object notations. You can passing data with JSON.stringify. Basically, JSON.stringify is also used for a passing of data with a string format. Okay, and here I'll write a this dot state. Okay, still working and not working. I'm just using. And what happened? Passing data J6 must be assigned, not empty. What happened? Submit. Okay, so I will call you this function, this dot handle submit. Okay, handle submit, and I'll save. And again, here you can see I'm just putting out this data inside data. I will just writing value and mobile number, and okay. So I'll submit of this data. I'll go inside console. So here you can see I have no any data. Okay, so what happened? First of all we need to passing a data by using, so I will just using one event like alert. Okay, what happened? JSON inside JSON file and this dot state. Okay, so it's working and not working. Okay, so here you can see I will remove of these things. Basically this data also filled by a user. Okay, so I'm just remove all these things, and again the save of this, and again here you can see in just writing okay, so this is it's working. Okay, so that is the simple things how to create a form and how to submit of this form. If you want to uh, if you want to use only one function inside this so first of all we need to create a name. Okay, so I will use a name. So name, inside this name I'll write a name. Okay, means state name. Here I'll write a state name, properties of state. Here name, email, mobile and address. So these properties we will assign only one function, arrow function. So what happened if we create only one function and use inside constructor? So first of all I will create a name. Inside name I'll just write a properties of state name, and it is simple things, and same things inside email, and write here email. Okay, and the name, here you can write a name. Second things mobile. Okay, mobile. Here I'll write name, address. Okay, and here I'm just removing all these things. Okay, here I will remove all these things, and I will create only one arrow function. Inside this function I'm just using, I will call these states, and inside set states. Okay, so what happened, I will call inside this dot set states. I will using a destructive template. One template is I will write here calling event dot target dot value. First of all we need to call a name. First of all I will write here, firstly I have to write name. Okay, name. So firstly I'll write here name. Okay, target of this value only name. Okay, then again I will use semicolon, and here inside I will write event dot target dot value. I will target on value, means this dot state dot name. First of all I have to create a name, and then second things I have to create a value, means target. First of all target of this name, here you can see name, and name is inside state name. Okay, and second thing is value inside this value, this dot state dot name calling of state of properties. Okay, so that is simple things. If it's working and not working, and one thing I will change of this value inside on change. So here you can see the handle of change, and handle of change, handle change, handle change, and handle change. Okay, and again I'll save. So what happened? It's working, not working. What is this? First name, okay. Name, and I'll write, okay. I'll just write here, okay. And email I write, okay. And mobile number and address. So whatever, it's working, okay, it's working. So here you can see my data is uh, sent on, okay. So if I want to print this data on console, so I'll write here console dot log. Here I'll write a JSON dot stringify, stringify, and here I'll write this dot state, this dot state. What happened? It's working, not working. So if I'll write here data, and here, okay, I'll save. This is data on inside alert function, and here you can see uh, on console, but I have no any data. I will just use some things. So okay. So I have some error. What happened? If I want to console, I want to print on console. So on submit, first of all I will print on console, okay, in JSON format dot stringify, and this dot state, okay. Save Rakesh, okay. Rakesh and email right here, and save. Here you can see my data is print on console, name, okay, email and mobile and address, okay. So that is a simple way how to create a form validation in React. So I will repeat all these things. First of all, we will create one component, class component. Inside this component, I will create constructor and calling constructor by using super keyword. Inside this constructor, we will use a state. Inside this states, we will create some properties of state like name, email, mobile, address, okay. And second things, we will create a one arrow functions, okay. Basically here you can see inside form values form tag, I have already used on change. Basically when we assign inside this value like name equal to Rakesh, so this name is calling by arrow functions, okay. Here you can see you can change of this event on change those this dot handle on change only a call of this value, okay, means handle dot handle event target dot name, okay. Then again event target dot value, name and value. So this is a very simple things on change. Basically on change also used in changing of data and assigning of data. So that is just very simple things. If you want to use a CSS inside this form validation, so it's very simple. I'm just import of this at this component. I will write here index, index. First of all, will be directory index dot css, okay. And inside this CSS, we will use Mm, I will remove inside entry file, save. Inside this function, I will create a one. First of all, we need to create a class of CSS. Okay, so inside class, I will create a class name for CSS. Here you can write a form. Okay, and inside this CSS index.css, I will write here. You can write. I'll just create a color. Okay, color you can write from. So it's working and not working. Okay, so here you can see this is a perfect. Okay, working of CSS, and here you can write a background color like okay, okay, so it's still working of CSS. And if you want to it's a very simple things how to create form validations, so you can write you can customize all these form validations. I will write like this one. Okay, okay, so I will form only I will use color. Okay, you can write red. Okay, it's saved. And again here you can see that is a simple thing, color. Okay, so we will see in next lecture what is life cycle in React did mount and how many types of life cycle. Basically there are three types of in life in React. There are three types of life cycle in React. First is I think component did mount, component will mount, component update mount. That is things. So we will cover in next tutorial. Okay, next video. So that is a simple way how to create a form validation. Here you can see. Okay, thank you so much.